Leo, welcome. I was trying to decide what deck to use for you. And I'm going to go with this deck here. I hope you're doing well. These are short, sweet, straight to the point love messages for you, for everybody, this segment. So let's just go ahead and look into it for you. Messages of love for the sign of Leo. What's going on in love for Leo? Please and thank you. Tell me about love for Leo. Messages in love for Leo. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. That's not a good start, is it? Okay. Let's let the reading cook. Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. I've got to tell you, initially what I'm getting from this is you're rejecting someone who rejected you. That's what I'm getting first off. I do feel like emotionally, your resources, your time, things that you deem valuable to you, you are not giving in the direction of someone who could have rejected you. But now this could be somebody who is wanting to go steady with you or wanting to recoup or recover something with you. I feel like someone turned you down. You could have had your cup totally poured over your head when you tried to extend it to someone. For some of you, it could be a water sign, earth sign. And I feel like now you're in this stance of keeping yourself happy, making yourself happy, putting yourself first. I feel like this could be somebody who's feeling rejected by you. I feel like this is someone who you're leaving out in the cold because they did that to you. This may have spun you a little bit when this person rejected you. I don't know if this could be also someone who rejected you when you was down or when your chips were down. So this could be that you were struggling in a way, or you could have been going through something here where you wasn't having the best time. And there's something here about someone rejecting you maybe when you was down bad or when you didn't have what you have now. I feel like you're being aligned to a position where you're about to turn someone down and you want to stay single away from them with the Temperance energy. And you're quite comfortable with this outcome. And it's going to be triggering to someone that you're not going to be giving to them. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Swords. You may have even have asked this person to assist you in the past or help you out. The Hierophant. There was a time of need. I don't know why I'm getting this so strongly. There was a time of need that you went through. And I don't know if you was just hoping that somebody would show up or support you or back you up in a way. This didn't even mean that you needed necessarily anything. You could have really have struggled with something here. This could be health, money, something here that you needed assistance with. And they didn't give it to you. This is definitely looking like leaving when the chips are down. Rejecting you when, you know, things were not looking up for you. Wheel of Fortune. And it could have been that you was trying to give someone what you had at the time. 10 of Coins. Somebody could have been very cold with you. This could have definitely have been someone who, even though they may not have outwardly said it, they felt like they could do better. There was something here that was very stush about an individual. And when I say that, sort of like have their back up, like be very cold, quite mean, demeaning. There was something very condescending about someone's stance towards you. And this could have been amplified by the fact you was going through a hard time. And someone rejected you in that period with that stance of, oh, okay, you think I'm really going to go for that? Like someone made you feel like an offer that you was extending to them wasn't good enough. And I feel like there was a opportunity. I do feel like Spirit was closely watching someone. You got to be careful how you do people, especially in their times of need. One of my favorite readers, Blue Rose Tarot. I love her. I watch her when I get the time. There's something that she says, and I don't know if it's one of her decks that she uses that she quotes it from, or whether this is her quote, but I've got to give credit to where I got this from, and it always sticks out to me. From when I used to watch tarot to when I started doing tarot, it's a quote that has stuck with me, and I absolutely love her. So shouts out to Blue Rose Tarot. A quote that she says: "The bread that you deny people today will be the bread that's denied to you later." And sit with that for a minute, because I feel like this was someone that didn't sit with that thought. The bread that you deny others or people today will be the bread that you are denied later. Tables will turn, basically. That's what this is giving. Ten of Wands. Someone feels pressured that you are putting yourself first and you are not giving to them. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone is wanting to pursue a relationship with you now, but it took too long. I don't know if this is someone who's now trying to apologize. Now you're up. This gives heavy opportunist, or heavy, they see the glitz and the glam, but they don't want to stick around when it's the shrapnel, you know, when you're picking up pieces from the floor, when you're on the bathroom floor at 2 o'clock in the morning, emotional. You know, that's a real extreme example. When you're crying in your bed at night because you feel some type of way, when you're alone with your thoughts and the dark night of the soul is there. That's not someone who's sitting with you in that time. This is someone who may have looked at you at a downtime in your life where you needed a hand with something. You could have done with some grace. You could have done with someone. And the point of the matter is I don't know if this person's in some sort of position of authority here, or there was some sort of positioning that they had that they could have used to assist you, whether that is they had more than you, whether it was they were very grounded at the time so they could have supported you, given you some good words of encouragement. However small, however big, however medium that is, I feel like there was an opportunity that somebody had to support, to have grace for another person. They did not do that. They did not do that. And now it's like, now your chips are back up, or now you've recouped. Now you've worked hard to get to a position of contentment in yourself. I don't feel like this was an easy road for you. This is now someone you do not want to give to. This is now someone who you don't want to reciprocate with. You don't want their offer. You don't want to give your offer. Like, it's quite okay to not have reciprocation between you and this person now. You may have got to a point of acceptance when you're okay. You may have recouped. A lot of things could have changed for you and so forth. And now it's like, well, no. 5 of coins. I remember when you denied me in the past. I remember when I needed you, or my chips were down and you were nowhere to be seen, or you gave me your backside to kiss. Nine of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. You're choosing to go out there and see what else is out there for you. I don't know if you're consciously choosing to date. This could be somebody who is watching you, dating around, having fun, getting back out there, socializing. Even if it's not that you're dating people romantically, you could be enjoying nice times with your friends, with your people, socializing. You're getting back your footing that you might have lost. And I feel like you're consciously choosing to do this. Someone is seeing you do this, and it's very unsettling for someone, because I just feel like someone here realizes some sort of pain or the magnitude of a situation that you once felt in the past. Someone feels extremely rejected, but this is someone who rejected you. But the way in which they went about this situation, I feel like it's being alchemized, that this person is going to be feeling what you felt when you was rejected, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Cups. And they're going to regret some sort of, 5 of Wands, the Devil. Yeah, someone is really going to be haunted by thoughts of what they did. And I feel like it's how something went down here. Eight of Coins. Justice. You're consciously putting yourself back out there. I feel like you are of the mindset that, okay, now is the time that you work on things that you want to. Now is the time you're going to be investing in relationships that are really going to be helping you. And this could just be helping to put a smile on your face. This doesn't have to be, anything resource related or tangible. This could be that I like being around those people. Those people make me smile. So I'm going to keep doing more of that. And that's a really nice energy. Keep doing more of what makes you smile. And whoever this is that you're leaving behind is watching you. Yeah. You could be trying your hand at some new things right now. You could be also being seen as someone who is taking risks, and it could be that you are doing things that you wouldn't necessarily have done before. This could be going to do a painting class. This could be swimming. If you've never learned how to swim before, you could be learning how to swim. You could be going in some water, putting on a bathing suit, doing things that you've not done before. There's really an energy of renewal. Really an energy of renewal. Sometimes there's nothing like a shake-up emotionally to really set you on the path of living like you've never lived before. This looks to me, now I'm not saying that this necessarily happened to you. It could be that you had a health turn. I'm not a doctor. Trigger warning, okay, in advance. If you took a turn where maybe you was at a part in or time in your life where maybe you felt like the prospects were bleak, or maybe you felt like you wasn't going to recoup. It's almost like someone is being given a new lease of life. And somehow this is linked to this person, because this could have been someone who could have helped you through that process of recouping. Somebody could have had cancer as well. There could have been something here about a serious illness that somebody could have helped you through. And they may have left you when you was down. They may have left you at a stage where you may have got a diagnosis or you wasn't doing well. This could have been a very emotional time for you. Trigger warning. And I just kind of get a sense that in that process of you recouping, it's like someone has really renewed their sense of gratitude for the new chance that they have in life. It's quite powerful here. I hope I'm doing it justice and conveying it properly. Someone told me the other day that I'm so dramatic, or tarot is so dramatic. Listen, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to watch. I'm going to convey the message how it feels. And this is real life. These are people's real experiences. It might not be your experience, or you might not give a fuck, but other people do. Okay? To that person. I'm just saying. There's a real new lease of life that's coming in for someone. And I feel like I need to say to you, enjoy it and embrace it. You really could have got to a point where you saw the other side of something, a real dark time. And it's like, now you're seeing the light. The light looks so much brighter. It's really giving that energy. It's kind of like someone waking up from a fog, someone really taking themselves out of a dark place and then saying, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to travel. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do things I've never done before, but I've only thought about. I understand this energy, and man, live your life. Whoever this is, I'm congratulating you for this energy. And you are adamant that you are not going to be revisiting this. I know this is a love reading, but somehow this is looking like an opportunity that you are curving and you're going in another direction. Someone has a new opportunity to meet new people, to socialize in a different way. You're going to be starting something new, and you could well meet someone in that process. You could be investing in actively dating for some of you, but I feel like now is your time to have a new start. And in a different way, because there's a different type. It hits different when you've seen the dark place. It hits different where you didn't think you was going to make it, whether that's genuinely didn't think you was going to make it to still be here in the 3D. You know what I'm saying? Whether that is some sort of near death experience, okay? Or whether that is just seeing a dark time, struggling a lot, striving through the stress, having someone abandon you in that stress, and then coming out at the other side and thinking, F this, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to live. Wow. My son has a really funny thing that we say. We say this thing to each other sometimes when something's shocking. We go, wow, in a real sarcastic way. And my son started to elaborate on that, as he would. He's very much like me in terms of he's very smart with his words. I can't say I'm surprised, because I am, but he says this thing sometimes when it's very wow on top of wow on top of wow on top of wow on top of wow. Words from my son. Go out there and live. Go out there and live. Oh my gosh. Wow. I love you guys. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the week. I will see you soon. Mwah. Take care. That reading made me smile.